Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Austin Knight, and in this video I'm going to be going over something that I get asked about a lot, and that's how to start a fitness routine when you're out of shape. I know how it can be, especially when you're, you may be new to working out. However your experience is, this is going to help. I think why getting started feels so hard is people feel, anxious or, worried about like what's going to happen, or maybe they're embarrassed, or maybe even worried about getting injured or what people think about them. And it's kind of daunting, especially if some people they like want to go to a gym, they want to work out at a gym, but they have that social anxiety, they have kind of the anxiety about how they look, and it can be hard. I definitely understand it, especially coming from someone who has mostly been small all of my life. So I think in the past I had anxiety about just what people were thinking, people who were just bigger than me, what they were thinking. And at the end of the day, nobody really cares. Everybody is, they're doing their own thing. They're focused on their own workouts and making their own progress. It's definitely understandable like why getting started is so hard, because a lot of people aren't like so small and lean like me. Like I'm lean, I'm not jacked, but I'm toned, I'm athletic, I take care of myself, I work out 3 times a week, I do a lot of abs, I take care of myself. But some people, I also have really fast metabolism. I don't drink, I don't have any bad habits really. I mean, I love sweets every once in a while, but I usually don't go crazy with stuff like that, stuff that ain't good for me. But some people really struggle with how their appearances, they're bigger than me. And so I definitely understand that. I get that, where that might be extremely, frustrating and scary, just like getting out there and actually working out, especially in a public setting. You can honestly work out at home. I do it. I had a gym membership for a while, but I just my schedule was so hard with work and, being a dad and all that. I was spending money on this membership, but I wasn't really going as much as I should have been going. There'd be times where I just work out at home, trying to find a babysitter just so you can go work out for an hour. Sometimes it would be okay, but it was always kind of frustrating just having to ask someone to just help me a little bit. And I personally just work out at home. It's easier, and you can do it when you want, but the most important thing is you got to actually do it. Let's get into step number 1. When you're trying to get in better shape, get a better fitness routine, and that's to set realistic goals. Like, a realistic goal isn't saying, okay, I want to lose 10 pounds in the next month. I mean, it's okay to have long-term goals, like say you want to lose 10 pounds, that's fine, but you need to set more realistic goals like in the present, which is trying to build up them daily habits. Like, okay, I want to walk 3 times a week for 15 minutes. That's a good realistic goal, and it's achievable. And you could have one like that, or you could say, I want to strength train 3 times a week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and then that's a realistic goal. Or say you want to work out 30 minutes, just 30 minutes every day or every other day in the week, and you're going to feel a lot better about it because it's a realistic goal. You can write it down on your calendar, and then you can mark it off when you're done. It's only going to keep you more accountable when you're actually setting goals like this, because they're a lot more achievable. When you set long-term goals like that, like you want to lose this certain amount of weight in this certain amount of time, it's like you're putting all this pressure on yourself, and you really need to start focusing more on just putting in them daily habits. And then once you start putting in daily habits of just doing the little things every day or every other day, you're going to get to that long-term goal a lot faster. Step number 2, you need to start with what you enjoy. And that could be, say you like to walk. If you like to walk, then go walk every day. Go walk every day for 30 minutes and see how you feel. It's gonna be life-changing, I promise you that, because walking is so beneficial for the body. It's less strenuous on your muscles, and you're more unlikely to get hurt, just walking. And it's good to just get outside for yourself and think about things or put in headphones, listen to music or a podcast. It's just so beneficial. And so if you like walking, do that. If you like biking, swimming, do that. Or just dancing in the house, cleaning. I mean, do what you like to do. The most important thing is just to get your body moving. You're going to feel a lot better about yourself. And at the end of the day, you're going to feel like you actually accomplished something. You got yourself moving, you did something you enjoy. And then that's going to make you want to do it more day in and day out. And it's going to be easier to do. Number 3 is start with simple, doable exercises. I don't think you should jump into a full program right away. I think it'd be okay just doing some simple body weight exercises like squats, which it's just easy. It's beneficial for a lot of reasons. Your legs, your body in general. I mean, a lot of people, daily exercises, movement, like we need to sometimes bend down, squat. In the long term, it's so beneficial being able to squat. I would say a really good, just simple exercises you should start doing is more squats, like say 10 body weight squats, do 5 to 10 push-ups, and then do like a 15-second plank. That'd be another good one. And then repeat that, 2 to 3 times a day, and you're off to a great start. You're gonna start seeing changes really fast because those are simple but effective exercises, and you're not putting your body through too much too soon. So in the long run, it's just going to help you out so much more. Step 4, you need to focus on consistency, not perfection. This is something I struggled with at first. I wanted to get jacked. I wanted to get so fit and, as big as possible, as fast as I could. And when you're doing something like that, it's not only going to slow down your progress, but it's bad for your body. You're putting your body through so much trying to reach this goal that ultimately is just not a realistic goal. You gotta just stay consistent. If you're consistently doing these exercises and these workouts, week in and week out, then you're not only gonna feel better, but you're gonna be ahead of so many people who aren't working out. And I think it's just important to realize it's not about being perfect. I mean, if you miss exercise or a workout because you're so exhausted and maybe you just couldn't get to it that day, it's okay. Just plan to do it the next day. I think when you put so much pressure on yourself, it just ends up stressing you out, and it's not good for your body, your mental health. And really, one of the main reasons I love to work out is because it's so beneficial for your mental health. I mean, obviously, to reap the benefits physically, look better, mentally, it's so beneficial. I just love working out, like after a long day of work, or just like on an off day, and just listen to music, working out, it just makes you feel better about it. And when you get a good pump in, like you really feel good, and then you look down the road, I mean, weeks later, months later, and you start to look in the mirror and you're like, dang, like I'm looking better, I feel good. And that's because you stay consistent. You weren't focused on being perfect, every day. You're gonna miss workouts. It's okay. It's natural. We're all human beings, and it's okay to not have your ideal body right now. It's okay to take a break every once in a while. I mean, we all need to take breaks. But I think it's important to realize that consistency is what really matters. And if you're consistently doing the right things day in and day out, you're gonna start to feel better. You're gonna start to look better, and you're gonna have a great fitness routine that is going to become more of a lifestyle, and you're just going to want to do it every day. You're going to think about it every day, and it's just going to become a part of you that you can pass down to your kids, friends, family, whoever. And I think that's a beautiful thing about working out. Step number 5 it kind of ties into the last one, and that's track your progress and celebrate your wins. So if you said you wanted to work out 3 times a week, and you accomplished that, and say you even did more, say you decided to do some abs another day, that's a good win. You need to track that. You need to write it down. I have a journal. I write all my workouts in and kind of just look back on, or sometimes I'll write it down on my calendar like I worked out. It's gotten to the point where I really don't write in my calendar as much because I just know I need to do it. It's what I want to do. But yeah, even if you did an extra push-up, an extra sit-up, say you did 5 more reps of a push-up, or you did 10 more seconds on your plank, that's a really good win and that needs to be celebrated. And so I just think every chance you get, really look back, track yourself, and acknowledge, your growth, where you started and where you're at now. And the main thing is just to keep going, and eventually you're going to be surprised at not only how consistent you are with it and how it's became a part of you in a way, but also with just how you're starting to look, how you're starting to feel. I just want to make this video. There you have it. There's 5 easy tips to start a fitness routine if you're out of shape. I really hope this video helped you. Please like and subscribe for more videos like this. I just want to say thanks for watching again. I hope to see you in the next video. Take care.